Okay, here we go. All right, it's Groove 99.3, Bakersfield's home for old school and throwbacks. And you see me, Adelaide, and Danny P coming through
What
because
up?
it's football time, man. Time to
Yeah,
talk some football. And a lot of good games. We're talking about this, Danny, this week. A lot of upsets, I feel like, to wrap
yeah,
up week 9. Interesting
right.
week. So a few teams that you're thinking, like, oh, yeah, there's no way they can lose, actually lost. And there's teams that you're like, yeah, they're going to stay 0-8 or 1-7. But they actually pulled out wins.
It's interesting because this is the time, really, as we are midway. This is it's really a turning point because this is now we can officially start talking about playoffs, man, and divisions. With these divisional games where they matter right
Yeah.
now. Right now they matter.
Yes, yeah. Every game counts, especially when it's a division game. Yeah, you're just looking at
Yeah,
it like, okay, do you want to make the playoffs?
right.
You better win. You better. And one
You
of
got to
those,
win these divisions. Yeah,
yeah, one of these sorry teams with a losing record comes in unexpectedly beats you. You better hope you're not in the same division, and you don't want the L anyways.
yeah. You don't. I mean, yeah. You might have all those other wins in the academy in the column, and that's fine. But you got to have those divisional games.
Yeah,
You got
clutch.
those locked up. That then we can talk playoffs.
Yes, clutch for sure. I'm gonna bring up the my awful picks for week 9. If you guys can see it, man, I got 6 out of 14. This is by far, Danny, my worst week ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Insane, dude. Insane. I mean, who? Come on, Emilio. We see you watching.
What up, guys?
We gotta get to Bob. We gotta get to Happy Jacks. Yeah, that's for sure. And basketball season come up. There you go. But dude, the Colts beat the Jets. Okay, phew. But the Cowboys losing, and I'm not saying just lost. It was bad, man.
No,
Cowboys
they got whooped.
good.
The
Yeah.
Cowboys got whooped.
The only way you could score Cowboys was when the Broncos put in their second and third string. I mean, I got Dak as my quarterback on fantasy, and I was like, I'm screwed. I got 3 points going into the fourth quarter. And
I don't know what happened to the Cowboys, and I thought that was going to be a cakewalk for them.
Yeah, because the Broncos, not great, not awful, but not great. You know, what
They
I mean?
just couldn't. Again, it's weird because you watch some of these teams that are really playing excellent ball, like the Cowboys are having an awesome season. They just couldn't get the offense off the ground.
Yeah, a 6-game winning streak too, right?
Yeah, and the defense was terrible. I mean, it was like I couldn't understand it. I was watching the Dallas game, going, "Geez, what happened?"
Yeah. Here's the plus side to losing the game right now. It's not in the playoffs, and you've got time to get it back together because you're like, dude, they're watching tape. They've been watching tape since yesterday. Like, oh my gosh, look at all these mistakes we made. So another one.
We're going into week. This is week 10. We're going into, right?
Yep. We're going. No, I'm sorry. Wait, is that right? Let me see. I'll tell you right now. We just finished week 9. Yeah, we're going into week 10. You are correct.
Yeah. So this is only like 6 games left.
Yeah. Not a lot of season left. Yeah, we're more than
of regular season. Yeah.
Yes. So this is going to be interesting. Falcons beat the Saints. I'd call that an upset. I think. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Okay. But again, and New Orleans is not the same high power they used to be.
Yes.
I'm not convinced with that team right now. I don't know what's happening over there. There's a quarterback situation and they got all kinds of crazy things going on over there, but New Orleans it's in disarray.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. And I'll be honest, I always felt like, I picked the Falcons to win because I think the Falcons are not a bad team. And yeah, you're right. The Saints still figuring out some stuff over there too.
Right.
Yeah. So Vikings had a chance to beat the Ravens, couldn't pull away with it, but Ravens are pretty solid too. So they're going to be
okay.
To watch.
Mm-hmm. The Vikings have always, since the dawn of time, have been a strong defense.
Yeah. The Purple Monster.
Their offense was always pretty top tier. But their defense has always been great. So that one was really a defensive game, and I liked that one. I was happy to watch that game. What's up, EVP? What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? If we're not giving the shout out, sorry about that. But but Kirk Cousins, man, I'm a fan. I think the dude's legit. I think he's a solid quarterback.
Has been. He has been. Not. I don't mean it like he's a has been. No, I mean he's been a great quarterback. Whole journey.
Yeah,
his whole journey's been good.
I think he's been really solid. And he's got a good offensive team over there too. You know.
Yeah.
What do you got? Dalvin Cook. You got Thielen. I mean, you've got tools. Good tools to win on the offensive side, but
yeah,
he's
a solid quarterback.
Yeah, and it came down to a field goal, didn't it?
That's
good game. Good game, dude. And then the Browns stomping the Bengals. Not pretty if you're a Bengals fan. You know, you're just like, whoa, the Browns
again. Mayfield is a beast,
Baker.
bro.
Yep. Yeah,
Baker,
he's solid, man. They look good.
Dude, Mayfield is a beast, bro. When he's poised, when he concentrates and he wants to win games, he's gonna eat you up. The dude can stretch the field. He is a solid quarterback.
Agreed.
When he wants to be.
Yeah.
Again, he wants, because he gets frustrated and then he breaks composure and he falls apart. And he starts throwing picks and it's just like he doesn't believe in himself. That's the thing with Baker Mayfield. When he believes in himself, he's a threat, man. He is a beast.
And who did they release too? Didn't they release Odell?
Correct.
Yeah, they released him. So I don't know. I wonder if there was some kind of, I don't know if there's drama or not. It sounds like they, obviously for the press, they're going to say, hey, everything's cool. We're just going our separate ways. However, I don't know. Maybe there was some,
but Odell, I'm not going to get in on that one, man. That guy, that's another one when he wants to play. When he wants to play, he could do fingertip catches, you know what I mean, behind his back.
One-handers, all that stuff.
Yeah, all this ridiculous stuff. But then there's times that he's just non-existent. Where was he? Couldn't get open. I mean, that attributes to a lot of great secondary, attacking him. But again, I don't know about that.
And honestly, man, and I don't know if this was the case. I can only speculate. Dude, Odell was a household name, has, one of his most famous catches, was the one-hander behind his back. But if he's not scoring big numbers like he used to, there could be some ego involved. I don't know. I'm just saying you can't let the ego get to you when it's a team effort. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean some Cato Chocinco, Terrell Owens type of stuff?
No comment, but yeah, you're along the lines of what I'm thinking. Yeah, you don't know. Because honestly, I think Baker Mayfield seems like a pretty humble guy.
Yeah.
He's dishing out thank yous at the end of the game. He's sharing the win. And you know what I mean? So I like that humbleness in a player.
You pull Baker Mayfield out of the Browns and you put him on a solid team with nice receivers, a good solid O-line. We'll see a different Baker Mayfield, man.
Yes, absolutely. And here's a crazy upset. Bills losing to the Jaguars. I did not pick that. Bills, this high-powered offense that puts up 30 to 40 points a game, scores 6. Loses to the Jaguars, who scored 9. One more field goal. You're like, what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't think anybody picked that. I don't think anybody picked the Jaguars to win that. Call me crazy.
Go ahead and pick 3 players from the Jags. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Hey, the guy with the pretty hair is on the Jaguars.
Exactly.
That's the guy I know. Because
I don't even know. I forget all the time. Where are they from?
My gosh, I can't think of. Someone mentioned his name. What's his name? I can picture him in my head, dude. And he's a good quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback.
I can't think of his name either. But
he is a rookie. He is a rookie. But yeah.
But again, the Jags beating up Buffalo it's one of those days where anything can happen. And this past weekend, anything and everything happened. You watched a lot of teams fall. Made no sense.
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, it's interesting. And then Texans, Dolphins. I don't know if this was an upset. I mean, come on, the Texans are garbage. Dolphins not good either. So this was interesting though too. Raiders losing to the Giants. Why this is so interesting is because I really felt like the Raiders had turned stuff around, and Danny even talked about it. The Raiders are the team to watch as of last week, and then losing to the Giants. The flip side is, are the Giants the team to watch? Because I think they've won, 2, 3 in a row now. They've actually, and they got a good quarterback over there.
I was going to say that quarterback position has been filled now.
Yeah, so you're thinking like maybe the Giants are decent. Saquon Barkley's been on the sidelines with that nasty ass ankle.
It's always the ankle when it comes to Barkley.
Yeah. So, but they're running back now. I've got him on my fantasy team. Couldn't tell you his name, but he's putting up points for me. And if you got a good running game, wins will follow. Wins will follow if you got
very true. I don't know what happened to the Raiders. I mean, again, they just couldn't get up off the ground. They fought. They definitely fought. But, I mean, to the Giants, though?
Yeah, exactly.
That one's puzzled me.
Yeah, that is very puzzling, too. And granted, the Raiders have had some off-the-field issues, sadly. We talked about that last week. So
there's a dark cloud there.
Yeah,
but they're working past that. They're working past that.
Yeah, and speaking of dark clouds, the Chargers drop another one and this time to the Eagles. I don't know. Eagles apparently not a bad team. So Chargers, I thought they were a really good team there a couple weeks ago, but they're losing some games.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that's another one. And
I thought they were going to roll over on the Eagles.
And the next game to talk about is probably the one I thought was going to be an amazing, high-scoring game. Turned out to be kind of boring to watch. The Packers-Chiefs, Bakersfield's own Jordan Love did score one touchdown. But yeah, pretty kind of low-scoring game, almost boring. It was kind of like, what? So
it was. I kept changing it and watching something. I was like, man, this game is there's no gas in this game. What happened? Yeah. Do something.
Yeah, it was pretty slow moving and stuff too. So the Chiefs to beat the Packers without Aaron Rodgers. Okay, we'll take the W. But dude, things would have been different.
Just got by. Just got by. You didn't destroy. There's a story to be told. What's going on in Kansas City?
Yeah, and if they're high-fiving after that win, yeah, keep it short and sweet, man.
A W's a W, though. A W's a W. It's not a win's a win. I get that, but there really is. I don't know, man. And Kansas City is just not. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, not a real test. It's a win, but it wasn't a test. Cardinals beating the 49ers. I know last week we were saying 2 weeks ago, we're like, Garoppolo, get rid of him, burn that jersey. To last week, Garoppolo, he's the answer. To this week.
No, well, again, he played at home in his birth city where he's from, and he picked up 100 seats, something like that. He bought, placed his family and friends, and dude, I was like, do it again. Bring them to Santa Clara. If that's the fire that gets under your skin, then do it, man. Get them the tickets. Bring them to the game. And it's terrible. It is terrible. Again, this is the season. I think maybe one more, but I think for the 49ers that Kyle Shanahan is on the hot seat, man. It's not being said, but I think it needs to be addressed. There's a coaching issue there. And the plays are too predictable. You can't just blame a horrible season on a quarterback.
Right.
It takes a whole team to fail, not just one person. And honestly, he didn't play that bad this past weekend.
I kind of felt like I would have liked to see him throw the ball a little more.
But if he doesn't get the play to him that calls for him to pass, that's Kyle's doing. That's not Garoppolo. Garoppolo, he's not Tom Brady, where he can call audibles and change the play out there on his own. That's Kyle Shanahan and Brady, the offensive coordinator.
Brady, he is not. Now, how about Kyler Murray on the sidelines? Cardinals with a backup quarterback.
Colt McCoy.
Really good. Yeah,
let's talk about Colt. Colt, one time a 49er. Colt McCoy. Again, you're beating up a dude. That secondary of the 49ers is atrocious. It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's soft. They play soft. It's weak. They don't match up. You've got these DBs back there that are 5'5", matching up against receivers that are 6'8".
Yeah.
And it's terrible. It's a terrible
Yeah.
situation. But Colt McCoy ripped them apart, man. He was like,
Give the dude credit. He did solid.
he
a
did solid. He looked
solid job.
really, really good. That's
Yes.
one of those things that I love to see. I love to see a
Absolutely.
backup come up and represent. Like, look, I'm maybe Arizona's not the place for me, but if any of you guys need a quarterback, hey, I ball. I give it my all. So I love that, and he looks really good. And
Absolutely.
Kyler Murray is a beast. And when he comes back, which I thought will be this week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
And
I think they said he's coming back this week. He's going to kill it.
dude,
Arizona is the truth, man.
Yeah, we got to plug their running game too, man. That James Conner kid, woo,
Run,
fire! Oh
fire.
my gosh, he was legit.
Run.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns. Oh my gosh, dude,
Beast. He's a beast.
insane.
And they had no Bernard Hopkins either. And there was no Bernard Hopkins, no Kyler Murray. They were out of everybody, and they were beat again. That's one of those, you said it earlier. Are you gonna go screaming, "Oh, I beat up the 49ers"?
Yeah. Quick high five and move on. Yeah,
but a W is a W. A W, and that one is one of those that we talked about earlier, Adley. That's a divisional game, and kudos to Arizona. That one gets you to the playoffs.
Yeah, and then the Rams losing to the Titans. Not unexpected, but they didn't look good. Rams did not.
Hey, but that's two powerhouses right there. Don't rule out the Rams. Again, Tennessee is a beast. Would you not agree?
I totally agree, even without Derrick Henry. High scoring offense, and just Rams couldn't keep up, man. Rams number one defense did not look like a number one defense.
It's like all defense this past weekend took the weekend off.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like all the defensive coordinators were on vacation, or what was it? Like, because the D was terrible this weekend.
Yeah, bad all around. And then Steelers pull out a win barely. Bears, probably one of their better games they've played, though. But
okay, Chicago. I'm not going to hate on Chicago. They're the Bears. Steelers. What's going on over there? What's happening there? Big Ben. Seriously, Big Ben. Call it a day already.
Yeah, move on, Big Ben. Make some room. Let's get some.
Yeah, get some young blood in there. That's what they need to do. They need. They're giants. Pittsburgh Steelers will always. How many trophies they have?
Yeah,
they're stacked.
They got like 5 or 6 rings.
Yeah, they're stacked. They're a beast. They just need to move on past Big Ben, and they'll do fine.
Yeah, and we got a shout out week 9 winner, Melanie S. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that, a 5-way tie for first place with 9, which is 9 out of 15 is not that good. I hate to break it to you. It's over 500, and you did way better than me. So good for you. And the tiebreaker, Melanie S wins on the tiebreaker, picking the closest score to the real score. So good job, Melanie S, getting hooked up with that $50 certificate to Family Motors Acura parts and service. Good on parts and service over there. And Family Motors Acura, the service department now open Monday through Saturday. So very cool. So shout out to you, Melanie S. Thanks so much. And Danny, I'm ready for week 10, man. Definitely ready.
Yeah.
More football coming up. More football on the way. Make sure you catch us too. We try to do this on Tuesdays, our little Danny P's Pigskin Picks live, to discuss one of our favorite things besides old school and tacos, football.
Come join me for tacos tonight. Yeah,
La Mina.
I'll be at La Mina on District in the Southwest. So if you were thinking about maybe after work or family and friends wanting to come get some tacos, hey, come join me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cade and I will be coming through sometime. We'll try to get there about 7.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so excellent. Hey, thanks, Danny P. Thank y'all for watching, too.
You guys.
See you next time. Danny P's Pigskin Picks. And make sure you want to participate and win that $50 certificate. Go to groove993.com and make your picks in Danny P's Pigskin Picks.
Nice.